Oh yeah, bro. You make it out though? I'm gonna put some coins out today instead of some bullion. Are you alright, brother? You need to talk? You can call me if you need to talk. I'll log off. We can talk. Are you good? Okay. Well, if you ever need to talk, man, you can always just dial me up. You're good people. How was your day? I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good. My work is demanding, but it ends at a certain point. And if something doesn't go right at my work, I can always find some sort of alternative for me. So I don't really have to worry about things breaking down or things like that. We're pretty high paced though. We did like 175 tires today. It's quite a few. Nikki Silver, what's going on? Blue Dud, welcome in. Oh, cool, Nikki. I appreciate you. I did look at your website, Nikki. I didn't dig into it too deep, but I did get a chance to check it out. I was at work when I did it. I'll really dive into it when I get it. Actually, when I get, I know, man. I know. I'll be able to dig into it deeper when I have some money because then I'll have a reason to check it out. I hate window shopping, dude. The price did go up on silver quite a bit today. Next week, I'm gonna be buying my birthday bag. I don't think silver closed that low today. I think he closed higher than that A3. Pretty sure it was close to 54 if it didn't hit 54. But if it dipped to 48, people should be buying right now because it will only go up. The best chart to really go off of, though, Nikki, which should be Kitco for you. You should be looking at the Kitco because they don't sell bullion, so they have no reason to hike the price up or manipulate it at all. Was that earlier? That's cool. That means that people are buying at the right times if they're buying at 48, which is an awesome deal. Good. I mean, I hope it kind of stays low for about a month. Got my big bonus check coming in about a month, so. But it's going to do what it does. Hidden numismatics. Hidden numismatist. Numismatist. Sorry. I don't know why that took me so long to put it together. I've said it before. I don't know why it was hard for me to read that. What's going on, man? You mean 5330? Yeah, it'd be 2330 or 2350. Be 2350, right? They go to 100. 2300, 15. Is it 1530? No, it must be. They go by the 15 hours though, but it'd be 2300, right? 2350 or 2330. Looks like Gary's on. He's got some people over in his channel. All right. So, my followers have a new name for my followers, A3. Anybody who follows me, they are called the Humbles Heroes, man. The Humbles Heroes, because 2330, yeah. Humbles Heroes, because I would not be here if it wasn't for my heroes, you guys. I do this for you. I do this for me, but I do it because you guys watch. Humbles Heroes. It's got a ring to it, don't it? Yep. Humbles Heroes. So over on another guy's channel, actually on two of them. So I won one 200th ounce and then another one 200th ounce bar from another guy's channel. So I got some more gold coming. I got some gold in the mail today. Not much. Not much for gold, but I did get some gold. And gold stacks, so oh, that hurt. Me and my dad used to watch a lot of cool shit like that too, bro. He's passed now, and I don't have someone to watch that stuff with like him, but I watch it with my daughter. So I kind of just pass the buck along, you know what I mean? So I got this in the mail. A 1/1000th bar. Now the two pieces that I won today, one's a 1/200th bar and one's a 1/200th round. And this is the Vincent van Gogh. So if you look at it, it's got the same design on the bar itself. Nothing special, but it is some gold. 1/1000th, that's just equal to one full size gold back, though. And then got some numismatics in. Got a 78 proof Ike. It's my birth year. I already have one of these. It's cool to get another one. And she's a frosty girl. Picked up just an uncirculated Kennedy. But here we go. Proof nickel. '79 proof half. We got some proof quarters here. I just picked up some coins as well, but after gold and silver, that's what I was after. Yeah, Bob is just incredibly lucky because he always gets great bags of great stuff all the time. I actually wish I had Bob's luck when it came to pay dirt scores because he'll get a 1 gram bag and pull 2.5 grams out of it. It's like, how the fuck do you get that? I bought many and many and many a bags of pay dirt, and I have never gotten a bonus bag, anything like that, if I've ever gotten one at all. It's just insane how he manages to pull gold like that out of a 1 gram bag or pull 5 grams out of a 3 gram bag. I mean, it's just nuts. Have that Indiana and Ohio. I do like Ike's. Not a huge fan, or never wasn't really a big, huge fan of them, but honestly, I got some cool Ikes. I got a few of them, you know. You got this one in the GSA. It's a proof. It's an S. It is silver. I like Kennedy's too. Like Kennedy. Yeah, see, and I think that's kind of, I don't know. I think that because they know that he's reviewing it, that they should keep it more legit than non, instead of leading it to believe that when somebody buys that bag, they're going to get 3.5 grams like Bob does. Just kind of misleading, it seems like. And that's kind of frustrating. So I am trying to find a good, decent bag of dirt, something that's going to, I'm going to have some gold in it. Um, for my birthday was in about 2 weeks. So birthday's in about 2 weeks. I want to pan something on my birthday. Go live. But yeah. Yes, sirree. Humble's turning 47 in a couple of weeks. But I just would like to get a bag like Bob gets when it comes down to it, because he is incredibly lucky. Yeah, well, I'd like to buy a 1 gram bag and get 2.5 grams out of it. That'd be a hell of a birthday present. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I'd probably just be happy if Culver sent me out his Patreon bags that he owes me. I mean, he's 2 months behind at this point. Your 1K is on the 22nd with PA Patriot. A lot of surprises. All right. Well, I'll be honest with you, A3. I'm getting my teeth pulled on the 20th. So I might be there, I might not. I might be off YouTube for a couple of days while my mouth is healing because I won't be able to talk right. But I will do what I can to be there for you, brother. Actually, I'm not a big honey fan, but I would definitely be interested in buying some of your honey and using it for like cornbread and stuff. At least try it because I'm not, like I said, I'm not a big honey fan, but I don't think I've had honey from a beekeeper before. If that makes sense. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I always get the guarantee that they put in it. I never get any special bags. I'd like to. I think that would be sick, but I always get just whatever they put in. Well, let me know if you do. That would be cool. That would be interesting. Hey Chew, how you doing? Your two honey pay for the ga include honey. Nice. Well, I'll do what I can to be there, bro. Looks like I'm not gonna get a whole bunch of people over tonight. That's all right. I'm down with just the I'm down with the faithfuls that we got going on right now. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Ah, it was a long day for me today too, A3. Longer than yeah, it was just a long day. Ah, humble one is on my comment video for people who can't make it to the live. All right, well I will check out your comment video, bro, just in case I can't make it. Almost won a bag of pay dirt on ATC last week. Almost. I won a gold foil. He calls them goldbacks, but they're not. They're just foils. There's really no gold in there. They're just a novelty. But it's cool that he hands them out when people, you know, and he does it every weekend. It's totally cool. My phone started blowing up. AAA, Curtis. Everybody's messaging me, telling me to get over. And then Raspberry messaged me on Discord. Was telling me to get over to ATC so I can claim the prize. Bro, always a pleasure talking with you. Put USA for the comment picker. All right, bro. I appreciate you. Get some rest. Have a good day to work tomorrow, man. Yeah, no, I get it. I have a pile of them. I know they're fun to have. I wasn't dogging on it at all. I was just saying that they're foils. They're not goldbacks. But like I said, it's cool that he gives them out. It gives people the opportunity. Ooh, let me turn my notifications off. So who all's in the room with me still? Who be here? No one's here? Alright. Just chilling by myself. This very well could be the after party, Jackknife.
Be serious. Serious. Be serious.
Calm down, Gary. Gary's freaking out. 210, what's up? I appreciate you guys stopping by. I think A3 split. He was getting tired. He had a long day at work.
And that would be her first relationship for her 10-year-old.
What's going on, you guys? Jackknife, what's going on? 210, how you doing, man? I was hanging out with Humble on the weekend or on a Wednesday night. I'm doing good, man. Just kick back here at the house, chilling out. That's awesome. Picked up a 1/10. Nice, nice. I just actually picked up a couple of 1/200ths tonight. Not that I was looking for something that small, but I picked up a couple of 1/200ths tonight, one round and one bar. And in the mail, of course, it's not much. It's a 1/1000th bar, which is just as much gold as one gold back, right? But it is a Van Gogh. Which is pretty cool because when you flip it over, you actually see the painting in the gold. You see that? It's really not much, but I would stack this over a gold back because the premiums on gold backs are ridiculous. But I got a couple of 1/200ths on the way. I got some more silver. I got a 10 gram Vicambi bar coming. I don't buy that small on the fractional, but I want it, so it's on its way. Like Gary's trying to give something away, but chat's not cooperating, so I don't think they can figure it out for him. But then again, he might be being a little confusing too. Oh, I opened up a pack with a bunch of sports cards in it too. Got a bunch of rookie cards. I got a patch card as well. So I got some pretty cool stuff in the mail today. I got more stuff coming tomorrow and the next day and the next day. I pretty much open 2 to 3 packages a day. And after a whatnot show, I send out close to 50. So, and man, I hate getting packages together and shipping them. That's the only downfall to doing whatnot. Um, my next purchase. So my next purchase is going to be a big one. My bonus check is right around the corner. I'm going to be buying 40 ounces of silver. I'd like to get a half ounce of gold, and I want to get a half ounce of platinum. That's what I'm buying next. That's my next purchase. How do I choose what to buy? Well, I already beat my stacker goals this year, so really everything that I put on now is just gravy. But I'm concerned, not that I'm in fear, but I just want to get as many because I believe it's with what silver's been doing. I'm pretty sure it's going to hit really high right around the first of the year. So I'm hoping that I'll have my stack or more base stack set before that happens. Yeah, 40 ounces. More than likely, what I'll do is I'll get 30, 30 weight, right? So 3 10-ounce bars or 6 5-ounce bars, however it breaks down. Um, and I want to get 10 flashy stuff to collect and show off and hang out with. So my purchase there is going to be 30, the half ounce of gold, and the half ounce of platinum. Well, yeah. So my bonus check is going to be around 7 grand. I'm just going to put a big portion of that into metals. Well, nothing I do is investment advice or financial advice for starts. Okay. But the way I do it is I have my 401k separate. Okay. My 401k is my 401k. I put in close to 8%. My company matches 6. So I've got almost 14% of my gross wages going into my 401k. Now I'm on a 15-year timeline, right? So right now I've got 60% of that in a projected target date fund, which the way that works is the longer you're out, they go mild and really light. So, or real aggressive. So you have a timeline, right? So you have many, many years to build that aggressive funds because you can afford to take the loss. And then as you get closer to your target date, it starts going from less stocks to more bonds and more securities. So for me, I've got 60% of what I've got in a 2045 target date, so 20 years out. So it's pretty aggressive. I got 60% of my 401k in that. I took the other 40% and I put it in small and mid cap funds, is what I did. And it's actually doing pretty good. Now, what I would like to do is I would like to cash out on a portion of that, whether it be loan or withdrawal, And what I'm going to do with that is I'm just going to put it in metals. Because if you think about it, the percentage of return for metals on just silver alone this year is close to 80%. Maybe even a little higher if it's at 45 and a half, right? And if I would have had 10,000 in that, then I would have 18,000 today if I sold. Now, of course, I'm not going to sell because I'm on a 15-year timeline. So all spot really does for me, you guys, is affect how much metal I can buy when I'm buying it. Because the only time spot is ever really attractive to people is if they're selling or if they're buying on a low. So silver being at $54 an ounce right now doesn't affect me when it comes to my financial stability or security because I'm on a 15-year line. So whatever I buy, it just goes to the stack. But right now, let's say percentage wise, just so I can do some math for you so I can tell you what percentage I have for what. I think I'm probably I would say I'm 10 to 15% in metals, balance wise to my 401k. Well, so that's what I was kind of mentioning. I would either borrow against my 401k and put it into metals, or I would just buy more metals. Oh, I understand, Jackknife. I have my like I said, nothing I say is financial advice at all. It's just what works for me. But I have my Series 6 and 63 investment license. Yeah, the 50-year price chart. We're still in a 45-year cup and handle, and that's why silver's doing what it's doing. And so, like, I want to buy more silver, but then there's the reluctant side of me that says to hold and wait till after the first of the year. But with the new silver smart batteries coming out, man, I think that it's only going to keep going up, and so for me, I'm going to invest what I can where I can. So I'm probably closer to 15 to 20%, I would think, just doing some rough math in my head. Now that's not an exact number, but I would say I'm close to that, which most financial advisors would say that I'm heavy on metals at that point. But that's their job. Their job is to sell stuff that helps make me money and them money, right? So I invest in what I feel good. I don't have any gold miners or silver miner stocks or bonds or stocks or anything. I don't have any of that stuff. I was going to buy some nickel about 6 months ago, and they were about 15 cents a share, which I could still buy some, but they're based out of Canada. And the way our president does stuff, I just, when he was crashing the market, I just put my head between my knees and prayed. the permanent portfolio. What ratio am I for gold and silver? Well, my stacking goals this year, Jackknife, were 200 ounces of silver and 5 ounces of gold. And that puts me at about 1 to 40 or 40 to 1. And other stackers would say I'm too heavy in gold at that point, too. But I'm a firm believer that you stack what you can where you can. And if you're stacking gold and other people are telling you that you need more silver, that's just because they can't afford more gold in most cases, from what I've understood. And at I mean, at that point, it is what it is. But I dump a lot of money into metals. I don't know if you realize it or not, but I do. I dump a lot of money into metals. Probably more than I'm supposed to, but I do. I am a horrible saver, so this is how I save money as well. So whenever I buy coins or metal bars or bullion or whatever the case, it's because I was going to put that money into savings and I knew it was going to be gone the first second I found something that I wanted that was shiny or whatever the case. Plus, I have a tendency to overspend on things. Like, so when my daughter wants something, I'll buy her something, and then I'll ask the other daughter if she wants something, and then I'll buy myself something when I know I don't need anything. So it just really only recommends gold. Some people do it, takes a small silver port position. That's because they don't consider gold being a tier one asset because it's not. It's only a tier two asset. So that's why the portfolio only recommends gold. Which is why I would imagine they're only recommending gold. And to be honest with you, that's new. Because traditionally it was a 60-40 split and metals were never talked about in most cases. But now metals have been on a boom, so portfolio managers are integrating them more and more into it because they want to get on the same bandwagon everybody else is on. That's why they're doing it. Oh my god. No, I didn't say it was new. I said integrating metals into a portfolio is new. But I will check it out, Jackknife. I love I love channels like that, so I will definitely check it out. The more knowledge you have, the more you know. But I listen to Money Talks all the time. I listen to market watches. I listen to all that stuff. It's hard to break that habit. It's a book, not a channel. Okay, well, I'll look it up. The Permanent Portfolio. When was it written? $2012. All right, I'll look it up. I was stacking silver in 2012. Hard to believe it was so long ago. Craig Rowland. Craig. Okay, I figured as much. I gotta jump, guys. Take care, y'all. Have a good evening. Tomorrow comes early. All right, 210. We'll see you later, man. Yeah, I'm probably gonna split here in the next couple of minutes too, because it's getting late. I gotta work tomorrow too. Oh, shit, it's only 10 o'clock still. I could probably still make it to the smoke shop. No. Well, I mean, small cap and mid cap are pretty high risk stocks. But no, I don't do anything. I don't have any crypto or anything else like that. I can't afford it, honestly. I'm comfortable with what I'm invested in where I'm at right now. It just kind of helps me find my center. I mean, honestly, this is the best I've been able to stack. How do you buy your mid and small cap stocks at a broker's office or an ETF? A broker's advice and ETF. Um, I I do my own research. Um, I get but I do it through my work because I can invest in certain things at my work. And I believe coming on the first of the year, they'll allow me to invest in metals out of my 401k. But there's multiple ways to buy stocks. You can buy them on Robinhood and other places like that. You can go to Charles Schwab yourself and be your own broker. I mean, there's multiple ways that you can buy your stuff nowadays and not have to worry about paying any fees. Yes, I pick them individually. And I think my 40% small and mid cap has outperformed this year my 60%. But my 60% focuses on large cap stocks. So stocks that are high value that guarantee you a dividend that you can reinvest, but more along the lines of things like Nvidia and stuff like that, which you don't see as big of a yield when you're in those. You don't see as big of a crash when you're in those either. It is a bit of work, but I'll be honest with you, Jackknife. If you spend the time now, then you don't have to spend the time later working, if that makes sense. And your circumstances are constantly changing. No, I actually have not at all. Not to say that I wouldn't be interested into hearing what they say or preach, but no, I haven't. After my aneurysm, I stopped being in the financial world in that sense, but I still do listen to money, money talk and market watches and things like that. I listen to Jill Schlesinger talk to people and how she invests their money, and she sticks to a lot of. Now she is becoming more and more mainstream, but she sticks to a lot of stocks and bond ratios, and I almost feel like if I were to call her and ask her some questions, she would judge me, and I don't like feeling that way. Well, like I'll look them up. I also got to look up um the the book. Permanent Portfolio. Oh, I'll write that shit down. Give me a second. Permanent Portfolio and Fire. Yeah, I'll check it out, man. Knowledge is power, bro. So the more you know, I'll say it all day long. You know what I mean? Get rid of that sticker. But yeah, throw it out so I can write it down because I'm gonna go to the smoke shop. The Boggleheads, another community of investors. The Boggleheads. All right. All right. So last one. We'll check those out, and then if I don't feel it, then we'll look at other ones. The Boggleheads. Boom. Gary's soaking up all my peeps. Gary's a good guy. I don't know what he's talking about though. Later. Nick, I didn't see you sneak in. Wrap it up. All right, Jackknife, I'll see you later. Hey, Nick, I'm going to send you another poker chip for steals and deals. Humble's Heroes, baby. Humble's Heroes. It says on the chip, stack what you can, where you can. Steals or steals and deals. He hangs out with Chad, so just the poker chip I'm gonna send to Chad, or give it to Chad, and he'll get it to Steals and Deals. He's a whatnotter. DNA Steals, yeah, DNA. But I'm gonna split, you guys. I'm gonna go get some weed, and then I'm gonna come home and get stoned and pass out. So I will see you guys later. All right, I'm gonna go to the store. I'll see you guys later.